Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today we're going to be doing your money and finances reading. So let's see what is in store for you for this week. Let's see, what advice the cards have for you, or better said, what advice the universe has for you through the cards. I hope you're all doing really, really well. Let's claim our absolute freedom and prosperity by commenting in the comment section below, I am completely and absolutely financially free. I am completely and absolutely financially free. Alright, universe, angels, beings of love and light, please bring for the Pisces collective the most relevant, accurate predictions, advice, confirmations, and every message needed that can help support Pisces in the area of money and finances in their lives. Ooh, okay. So we're going to be taking jumping cards for this one, apparently. I'm going to take them upright. Oh, sorry. What is it that Pisces needs to know? What is it that Pisces needs to know? Alright. By the way, guys, I have two small, short announcements. First, Black Friday is on Friday, right? And I'm not going to be mentioning much about that here on YouTube, but I am going to let you know that if you go to my website and leave your email, you're going to receive an email that day with, I don't even know how to describe it, like an amount of discounts and like crazy offers that you're going to be blown away by. So if you've ever been interested in anything at all from my website, now is the time to just leave your email there and you're going to be blown away with the surprises and the discounts. But I'm not going to say more here. The product of the week is also discounted, because of Black Friday week. It's only $37 as opposed to $77, which is the regular price. And it's the Freedom Journaling, Manifest Your Reality by Writing a Few Minutes a Day. And it's an amazing course. It has 4 lessons teaching you how to use basically a plain notebook, a completely empty journal, to heal yourself, to manifest, to attract money, to understand your past, to visit your past lives. You name it, you're going to learn how to use a notebook for basically anything. And it's such a transformative journey, super powerful, super fun. It has prompts, it has questions that I guarantee you no one has asked you before. So it's a very fun way to spice up your relationship with yourself and with life. And all you need is a journal. So that's pretty cool too. Alright, so that is going to be in the description box below. The link and everything is going to be there. Alright, so what do I see here, Pisces? Let's see. So I see that you started this journey very naively, maybe some of you never really had any kind of like financial training, you never really learned the ropes, you never really had an opportunity to understand how money works, how economy works, how companies run. It's like maybe you didn't have any proper training. This is the Page of Pentacles. It's a very naive energy. In the area of Pentacles, meaning money and finances and the material realm, also properties and things like this. So I feel like very naively, you stepped on an opportunity. You took on opportunity and you discovered a lot about yourself through that opportunity and through realizing all the things that you didn't know. Learning things, and then realizing I should have learned about that or that. I don't know, it's like, it has been a very powerful, transformative journey. Your area of money and finances in the past, I would say 4 to 5 years. And I think that you learned a lot about who you are, but also a lot about how the world works, which isn't always pretty, and a lot about how other people may operate around the theme of money. And I feel like for some of you, it was at times heartbreaking to realize certain things. Other times, it gave you the strength to keeping on, to keep pushing. And all of that, everything that you have been through, how you have seen people, betray others for money, how you have seen others celebrate other people for their achievements, everything that you have seen on the journey to where you are today has made you this Queen of Pentacles. So you started as the Page of Pentacles, the most young, naive, innocent, ignorant to a certain extent energy. And through everything that you have been going through, you are now the Queen of Pentacles. So you have a level of mastery that you've never had before. Maybe in the past, you experienced luck, you experienced beginner's luck, you experienced all sorts of opportunities and success, but the wisdom that you have now, you've never had before. And part of that is because of all the, maybe mistakes, maybe heartaches, maybe disappointments that you've gone through. But you've never been smarter about money than you are now. However, some of you are carrying an additional load in which you've never been more cynical about money either. It's like you are the wisest you've ever been about money, but for some of you, it has like a chip on your shoulder kind of thing. And there is this lens that makes you a little sarcastic, a little cynical, a little pessimistic around the whole subject of money. And that is not actually making you stronger or better in any way. It's actually keeping opportunities away from you. So what Spirit wants for you this week seems to be to acknowledge that certain things really hurt. And that certain things, usually the things that hurt the most, don't actually have to do with the money, right? So looking back at your story, maybe you feel like there was some kind of financial letdown or something that was very painful. But was that painful, or was the way a person reacted to it painful? Was the way you thought the universe would show up for you and didn't, that was painful? Like, it's never really about the money. It's about what the money brings up in you or in others. It's about what you can get through the money, right? Money is just an energy. It's just a number on a screen these days. But everything it allows you, the freedom that it allows you, or not, right, is the emotional aspect that we're so attached to and that can affect us so deeply. Now you have all this wisdom. And Spirit is wanting you to almost like trace back your steps. So you went through all of that to get to this level of expertise in a way. Now, Spirit wants you to take a step back and remember why you started, why you thought of a pursuit that you're having as something worthy of your time, of your effort, of your energy. Spirit is telling you here, remember your vision. What did you envision at some point? Why was it so desirable? Why did you want it so bad? What would it bring into your life that you wish you had? All of these things. Like, remember why you have fought so hard. Spirit wants you to tap into that perseverance, into that resilience, into that strength of yours that is already there. Then, Spirit wants you to take another step back and look at the relationships that in your life have been affected by money, or the lack thereof, or misunderstandings, or conflicts, or jealousy, or fights, whatever. Take a step back and look at those connections and look at them through not the lens that you had at that time, but the lens that you have now, and see that every one of those relationships were sort of doomed in a way. You know, maybe at the time you didn't know that a person was being extremely codependent. You didn't even know what that was. And now that you understand the nature of that person's personality or attitude, it's like, well, you know, money was the least of it. Same goes for relationships with different, you know, people that have certain personality disorders or certain qualities that would have made it impossible for you to have a really pure, lifelong, just beautiful relationship with. You know, sometimes we blame the money or the chaos that was triggered by the money or the lack thereof. But Spirit is saying, actually, if it wasn't for that happened, something else would have happened. You know, those people didn't belong in your life. And that was the way in which Spirit, you know, told you about that. But if those things didn't happen, something else would have happened. Maybe it wouldn't have necessarily been around the subject of money. Maybe it would have been around the subject of love or who knows what. But at the end of the day, what Spirit is telling you here is that money didn't cause those breakups, disappointments. Money just revealed what was already there. Like the light of the sun, you know? Sun comes up and it illuminates everything. You get to see what has already been there. It's not that when the sun comes up, all of a sudden things move and change and shift and, you know, before the light hits it. And in the night, one thing was different, and in the day, another, you know, it's like, it's not like that. And Spirit wants you to know that the relationships, the failures, the drama, the conflict, the betrayals, it was going to happen anyway through another route. So don't attach that heartache to the subject of money. Why this is important, Pisces? Because some of you are thinking, like subconsciously, you have almost accepted the truth that, like a truth that is not necessarily a truth. For example, if you have money, everyone is jealous of you. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Maybe those people were jealous of you, but maybe they would have been jealous for other reasons too if money wasn't a part of it. And that talks about their personality. It doesn't talk about necessarily what happens when you're successful financially, right? It's all about mindset. Some of you here may be thinking, you know, if you have a lot of money, you attract people who want to use you. Not necessarily. If you have a lot of money or a lot of success, everyone wants to take you down. Not necessarily. You become arrogant. You become, you know, ruthless. Not necessarily. You become selfish. Not necessarily. You know, completely the opposite. Money just shows who you are in a louder volume. So if you're a good person and you give yourself permission to manifest all this money, you help the world. You make it better. You make your life better, your loved one's life better, your loved one's life better. And it really depends on you. The thing is, these heartaches that some of you have been through, they cut deep. We have the Three of Swords here. They went through the heart. Some of you, I'm getting a lot of different examples here. Some of you wanted to provide for your loved ones only to realize that they were very selfish, using you, abusing you, right? Others of you, maybe you wanted to, I don't know, like there was a trust issue here. Something like your trust was betrayed somehow. But Spirit wants you to know that it was about the people, not about the money. Feel safe to stand in prosperity and abundance and loud, massive success. Feel safe. Know that you are safe. Know that you have developed this ability to see who is around you and to read their characters, their energies. You now know more than you've ever known. But I feel like some of you hold yourself back from doing what it takes to make this money come in, because you don't want to go through heartache like that again. But that is not a given. That is not really gonna happen. It's like you've learned so much, there's no reason for it to happen again. So take it if it resonates, Pisces. This reading is for those of you who, I think, you had big success and it brought a lot of drama and ultimately made you push that success away somehow or sabotage that success. And Spirit is saying, when you're successful, you help the world be better. You help everything be happier. It's like you are the hands that God wants to place abundance in. Because not only do you know how to take care of it, not only can you value it and be grateful for it, but you know how to change the world in ways that matter. So Spirit is saying, just kind of like put down the walls, the barriers, the defenses, and allow yourself to do what you need to do for that massive success. Now, many of you may be thinking, but I'm doing everything in my power for that massive success and it's just not happening. I don't think that's true. I know, don't hate me. I know it's like very like annoying and triggering, but I believe that we believe we're all doing the best we can. But I also believe that we're wired biologically to stay in our comfort zones. Our brain functions in such a way through instinct that makes us prioritize survival and prioritize reproduction. You know? And that's not necessarily what you consciously prioritize. So it's a matter of going within and accepting and saying, maybe this is how far I think I can go, but maybe I can go so much further. Maybe I can go so much faster. Maybe I can collaborate with others. Maybe I can shine my talents. Maybe I can study this thing. Maybe I can be more productive about my time. Maybe I can be more better at prioritizing. Maybe I can learn to use apps and tools. And it really is endless, Pisces. But the opportunity to achieve massive success starts with the very silent wonder, like, am I able to manifest massive success? You know, is there more that I can do? Is there better? Is there different? Is there... But when we say, I'm doing everything I can, it's like you close that door. You close that door and you don't really let the universe bring in any other options where there's probably infinite options of what you can do or change or shift or improve or whatever. The universe wants you to know here with the Six of Pentacles that divine justice is wanting to happen. It's like everything is rooting for you. The energies, your guides, your ancestors, your angels. It's like everyone wants to see you win. You want to see yourself win. But for some reason, you have chosen... This is a Chariot, okay? The Chariot is a card that talks about fast movement forward. It's a card that usually talks about like a vehicle, right? But look at the vehicle that she chose. She chose the snail as a chariot. So it's like, it's odd. And going slow is not necessarily bad. Slow and steady beats scattered and crazy any time of the day, you know? Any day of the week. At the same time, Pisces, I believe that some of you are under this impression that if you hold yourself back from money, it's like you hold yourself back from heartache. But you have to detangle the two because they're not the same. They're kind of opposite, actually. The world is in your hands. There is a completion here. So you will be able to put these fears aside. You will be able to heal the broken hearts that perhaps made you in the past scared of success or scared to shine. You are healing, and that healing will be completed. You have nothing to worry about in that sense, Pisces. You are moving forward. Sometimes it feels like you're going very slow, but you're still moving forward. Try to reframe your past. Every time you think about the past, every time you think about those people, don't think that money played a role as much as their personalities. Okay? And maybe the parts of your personality back then that enabled that. The parts of you that were codependent, the parts of you that wanted to people please, that wanted to prove to others your value, that wanted to impress others. And you have learned so much, Pisces. Things are different now. Give yourself permission to do what it takes. All right, Pisces. So, yeah. Give yourself permission to do what it takes. Give yourself permission to work harder if that's what you need. To be more focused if that's what you need. To ask for help if that's what you need. Comment below. I give myself permission to be my most financially free self. And that will start the process for you. Please, 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 you guys, if this is resonating, if you feel like there's anything about this reading that kind of sounds true, please check out the Freedom Journaling course, because you could be doing this work in ways that is, very easy. There's so many ways to do things. You can go through past lives, right? You can go through subconscious reprogramming, the other products of the month that we have talked to, right, about. And all of those can help. Sometimes we need something that is a little bit more simple. Just like the subconscious reprogramming that you play while you sleep, that's very easy to use, right? Past life regressions are very deep and intense. And sometimes we're in that mood. And sometimes that's what we require. In this case, this is a practice that kind of merges all of the realms and brings it into a very practical space, which is that journal, that notebook, that clean slate, that white page, and it is very, very beautiful to be able to turn that space, that empty space, into whatever it is that you need for yourself. So check it out. Make sure to check out the product Freedom Journaling, so that you can enjoy the discount. It's only $37 this week because of Black Friday, instead of $77, which is the regular price. And also make sure to leave your email on the website. When you go into the website, in the homepage, there's a little ad there for an abundance meditation. Just leave your email there. Just write your email, and that will add you to the list. And I promise I will not spam you. I will be sending a lot on Black Friday, though, as every company in the world, most likely. And the surprise I'm going to share over there, I'm not going to tell you exactly what is the mega, mega incredible surprise I have for you. But just by leaving your email, you will be able to receive notice and discounts for all of these tools that I mentioned. Every single one of them I've designed with so much love for you guys, because they have helped me, and I want to help you. We're making the world better by working on ourselves. There's a saying that says, all I can do for you is to work on myself, and all you can do for me is to work on yourself. So, yeah. With that, Pisces, I wish you a beautiful week. Claim your abundance. There is no pain. There's only freedom.